Brendan aka Drip, back with another deck profile. And this deck profile is on this week's, well, last week's locals play deck. This deck I've been meaning to profile for a long time. Back when I was doing that little mini series or whatever, when I was deck profiling my favorite decks, like that I really liked playing. And this one actually is like, it's tied for first place in my favorite deck. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's still very fun to play. And that is Thunder Dragon. In this build, it's different than most people's build, because a lot of people started out with this archetype, the secondary archetype I play in here, and then they converted over to a different one. I'm not saying mine is the best by any means. I'm just saying mine, in my opinion, is the most fun. I tried other builds. That's part of the reason why this deck took so long to get out. But the new archetype that I have in here is just too fun. It's too fun and too like free of extenders to not play it. I guess you could say it's a less of a true Chaos build, but this is Chaos Thunder. But yeah, it's really fun. I like it. There's a little neat trick that I can do with this build that I haven't seen any other person do with this version of build. Granted, probably because it requires a little bit more resources or a little bit more to set up, but it's still pretty cool. It's a little neat trick I found out that I can do, which I'll tell you guys more about it when I get there. Also, if you guys would like to see a combo tutorial on the combo about it when I get there, just get this video to 15 likes. That's more like fair to get it to. But yeah, I'll show you guys the little neat nifty trick that I found out you can do with this deck, or this build that is, that you can't with the others. But with that being said, guys, please drop a like on the video. Comment if you like, subscribe, please join the DDD fam. More, like I said before, I'm still checking the analytics, and more than 85% of you guys watching the videos are not subscribed, so stop slacking, guys, and join the fam. And if you'd like to join the Discord, I'll have a link down in the description. My name on there is the Renegon X Uchiha. That's me. Jeremy's is Blue is the one. Josh is not in the Discord. I don't think he even has a Discord. I might get him to download Discord. But yeah, that's us. If you'd like to talk to us directly, go ahead. One thing I will say, this video will be dropping on, I think, Wednesday. I'm recording it on a Sunday, but it's dropping on a Wednesday. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But we're doing a giveaway since we reached our 100 subscribers. It's our 100 subscribers giveaway, our first 100 subscribers, on a free Mega Tin. And what you have to do is, if you don't know the requirements, you just have to be part of the DD fam. You have to be a subscriber. Like this video and comment on this video. Well, not this video, but the comment on the 3-part series that we did of the 10 opening, Jeremy's, Josh's, and myself's. So like all 3 of those, comment on all 3 of those, and so we can see it, and then take a screenshot pretty much of your comment section or whatever that says like you're subscribed and then you like the video and everything. I mean, even though we can check that, it's still nice to see you guys doing it. And then post in the Discord section of the raffling section. Once you do that, then you'll be entered in the raffling once you do all those steps. So like all 3 parts, comment all 3 parts, join the Discord, and go to the raffling section and post your picture of your screenshot of you subscribed and you liked the video, and then you'll automatically be entered in the raffling. This video is going up on Wednesday, and I'm going to give it to until the end, like the evening, let's just say 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. So, which is the 6th, I believe. So September 6th is when we'll close the raffling, and we'll do the raffling, and we'll probably announce the winner the following afternoon in the Discord section under the raffling section. I'll announce the winner, and then I will personally message them in the Discord and give them 2 days to answer me back with their info, and then we'll get it set up and then get everything going and shipped out. But one thing I will say, it's United States only, no international shipping with all the coronavirus stuff going on. I apologize, because I do see that some of you guys watch this from out of the country and stuff. So howdy to you guys. But right now, it's no international shipping. But with that being said, I won't waste any more time. Sorry about the ramble. I just want to get that out there to where you guys know about it. Let's get into this deck profile. There's not going to be no side deck today. I'm just doing the main deck. I'm trying to 1.2 times zoom, so let me know what you guys think about it so you can see the picture of the things more. If not, I'll just go back to the regular one. To start out for our starters, well, really the only normal summon in the deck, unless you break on the egg, is 3 Aloof Lupine. I tried the Battery Man Solars, but with what I was trying to do with this version and this build, it didn't do what I wanted it to do. It just sent stuff to the grave. Yes, it sets your grave up, but I want to just completely just keep banishing and keep banishing, keep banishing, keep banishing. So he normal summons, when you normal summon him, you banish 1 from your hand for cost, and then you can banish 1 from your deck with the same type, which kind of goes hand in hand with the other archetype that I'm running in here, which I'll get to more of that later. But Aloof Lupine's really good. He gets your plays going and everything like that. But moving on to the Thunder engine, we are running 3 vanilla. Discard 1, add 1, or add 2 to your hand. Great for Titan. Everybody knows what he does. OG. They were running 3 of the best one in the deck. 3 dark. This card pretty much alone tag teamed with Titan to single-handedly win me a duel at locals. He's really gross. Since we don't really have Colossus yet, I'm time to recording this video. The September ban list has not dropped. So, but I'm telling you guys, he's coming back. I'm telling you. If he doesn't come back in September, he's coming back soon. He calls to me, my man. He calls to me. Colossus is my dude, all right? He's coming back to 1. I promise you. I promise. But more of the story is, since we don't have him yet, the quick effect ones become more important, because we need those in order to be able to interrupt our opponent on their turn. Yeah, we don't set up giant negate boards, but we do set up a decent board where we play on their turn. So the more quick effects we have in our hand, the more we can do in their turn with whatever other interruptions we may have. But with that being said, we are still, I know a lot of people dropped this to 2, but we are still running 3 Roar, just because I like the OG Allure Darkness and Roar play, and I like his recursion play. His recursion effect comes up quite frequently. By the way, if you don't know what Dark does, you can discard him from your hand as a quick effect, so you can do it on your opponent's turn to add another copy of itself to your hand. So even if you're going second and you don't have nothing on the field and you have this in hand, you can pitch this and you automatically start out your turn with a Dark in the graveyard. Just a fun fact for the people that's new to Thunder. And his secondary effect is when he goes from the field to the graveyard or gets banished, you can add a Thunder Dragon card from your deck to your hand. So that's a Thunder Dragon spell, trap, if you run the traps, and a monster itself. But it has to be Thunder Dragon. And then Roar when it gets from the field or goes sent from the field to the graveyard or gets banished, you can special summon a Thunder Dragon monster from your deck to the field. And his secondary effect is you can pitch this card from your hand to the graveyard to add back a Thunder Dragon card. So you can add back the Fusion spell, you can add back any of your Thunder Dragon stuff. It's really nice. Keep going with the Thunder Dragon stuff. We are running only 2 egg. 2 egg is very nice. Sadly, I will say, actually, I lost one of the games because I slid my graveyard out and I slid my banish pile out. And the third one actually came up, but the situations where the third one actually comes up is very slim. The third one does not come up as often as you'd think, but it came up that one time, just that one time, and of course it came back to bite me in the butt. But yeah, the Matrix is really good. Its effect is when it gets sent from the field to the graveyard or gets banished, you can add another copy of itself from your deck to your hand. And his effect is a quick effect too. So we only have 2 real quick effects from hand, really. And his effect is you can target 1 thunder monster. It doesn't even have to be a thunder dragon. It had to be a thunder monster and on the field, and it gains 500 attack. Which is really nice when you have Titan, because you can, if you have both of these in hand, you have 2 interruptions just off of Titan. So it's really nice. Moving on with the Thunder Engine, I'm going to slide this stuff up a little bit. Hopefully it's not on a frame, but you can still see it. Okay. All right. And then we are running 1 Hawk, because sadly Colossus is still banned at the time of recording this video. So Hawk is not as important. It's a free extender, and on top of extender, it resets your hand if you draw the 1-ofs like I do. That's what I do. I religiously draw 1-ofs. That's all I'm here for, folks, is drawing 1-ofs. Sad face. But yeah, one Hawk because it's really nice. A lot of people don't run this one anymore, but I run 1 Duo because a recycle effect comes up, and its attack effect comes up sometimes when you can't get over a big beat stick or whatever. But and it still counts as a hand effect too. So if you have this and you summon this from hand and you have Titan on field, you can still pop something. So it still counts as effect from hand, which is very nice, and it comes up. As of where does this one too? Thunder Dragon Lord. We run 1 Lord. A lot of people just forgot about this card, forgot how good this card actually is. This card's really nice. It prevents your stuff from being targeted, and it's a quick effect too. So like you can wait until they try to chain a card that will target. So like say they're trying to unicorn your Titan, you can, and you have this on field. Once they target your Titan, or they try to target your Titan, you can quick effect with this card. Banish 2 cards from grave. 1 has to be a thunder monster, and when you do, you lock down your Titan from being targeted, and then pretty much whatever card they targeted fizzles out. So like let's say they went unicorn to target your Titan, you could chain Thunder Dragon Lord to make your Titan untargetable, and then their unicorn will fizzle out, and they pretty much wasted a card. It does come up, I promise, and it also comes up in the striker matchup too, if you have strikers that are big at your locals. But yes, it does come up. But that is it for the Thunder lineup. I wouldn't change nothing. If you were to change anything, you could potentially drop Roar down to 2 if you just want to see your quick effect ones more, you want to see other cards more. But myself, I wouldn't. And then the second engine we run in here is really good and really slept on, in my opinion. And this is a super fun engine, like super fun. And that is the Nemesis cards. Nemesis is just, it goes too well hand in hand. It just breaks my heart that they're not light and dark, because they're chaos monsters in their own right. It's disgusting. But we play 3 Nemesis Flag because it's the road of the deck. What this card's effect does is you can target one of your banished monsters and shuffle it back into the deck to special summon himself. When he is special summoned, you can search a Nemesis card from your deck to your hand. It's very, very nice. It gives you a body, recycles your cards, and it searches all in 1 card. All in 1 card. I'll say that again. It recycles, it searches, and it gives you a body. That's insane. And then the next one we play is 2 Nemesis Corridor. Nemesis Corridor is pretty good. It's a level 4, which comes in handy. Nemesis Corridor, it's pretty much, all of them pretty much have the same effect. And what it does is, like, you can target a banished monster, shuffle it back, and special summon himself. But his secondary effect is, as where this one searches, this one, you target one of your banished Nemesis cards, And I think you shuffle back or you add it to your hand. Yeah, you add it back to your hand. So you can target a banished monster, shuffle it back, special summon, target a banished nemesis monster, and add it back to your hand. So it recycles your plays and refills your hand all in one. And he's a level 4 for your rank 4 plays, which we do play 1 rank 4 in our extra deck. And then the last one, this one hardly ever sees play at all. One thing I will say though, hold on, I'm sorry, before I move on anymore. This is a thunder monster too. So if you open Aloof Lupine and you for some odd reason don't open a Thunder Dragon, you could summon this, banish Corridor from hand to banish a thunder monster from deck. So if you need to banish like the Roar to special summon the Dark or whatever, then you can still do that. That has actually came up a few times. And then the last one we run is the Umbrella. A lot of people don't run this at all. I run it just for the grind game. Umbrella, you target a banished monster, shuffle back into the deck, special summon himself, and then you can target a nemesis monster and add it back to your hand from the graveyard. But the last nemesis card we play is Arch Nemesis Chatos or Escados or whatever his name is. We don't play the Protos. We were playing the Protos, but I took it out because you only want to see Protos for the really late game when you pretty much have all these in the graveyard. But because this guy, I mean, Protos does pretty much the same thing as this guy, except for this guy's bigger than Protos is another reason why we run it. They both literally have the same effect, except one's a 2500 worm and this one's a 3K dragon. And you know me, I'm a dragon guy, so I'm going to stick with the dragon guy. Not only that, he's bigger. And he's also searchable off Melody, but we actually do not run Melody because I cut some cards out that some people are probably going to be mad about, but it is what it is. But this card is really gross. This card is disgusting. I can't believe it's as cheap as it is, honestly. Probably because it's not as meta-driven as everything else, but this card is nuts. You can banish, what it does is you banish 3 monsters from your field or graveyard so you can do a mixture of both, to special summon himself. And when you do, you can declare 1 type on the field. Blow up everything of that type, and for the next 2 turns, well, until the end of the next turn, neither player can special summon monsters of that type. He cannot be destroyed by card effects. Really, really gross. 3K beat stick, 2500. Can't be destroyed by card effects. And he blows up the board 1 summon. So if you're going second, you summon him, you blow up the board. But what's crazy is I found a way to, if you know what your opponent's running, or if you just want to play Russian roulette, I found a way to potentially lock your opponent out of playing on their turn. They don't get to play, and it's really nice. Well, it's really nice, but it's really unfair. But sadly, Konami makes unfair cards. But it is what it is. But it's not extremely unfair. They just can't special summon monsters of that type. But we'll talk more about that when we get there. But that's it for the Nemesis engine. Which, another thing too, is even though it says Arch Nemesis, he is actually searchable off of Flag. Fun fact. And now on to the Chaos engine. We're running a weird Chaos engine. A lot of people are not going to agree with it, but it is what it is. We run 2 Creator and pretty much 3 Baby Dragon. This is all we run for the Chaos engine. I'm not running Levianeer. The reason why I'm not running Levianeer is because I'm getting sick and tired of drawing it all the time. I literally only run 1 of it, and it's a 43. It was a 43 card deck, and I always drew it every time in my opening hand, and I had no other way to fill my graveyard. And he requires 3 summons. I mean, 3 to banish, and I just wanted to keep it simple and sweet. So we run Creator because Creator is really good to shuffle stuff back. He can shuffle your Titan back if your Titan's in the graveyard or banish pile. He can shuffle back your stuff back in your deck, keep you in the grind game. Baby Dragons are self-explanatory. Valkyrie is really disgusting. If I was to bump any of them up, it would be her because she's a light level 4, so it helps with our rank 4 plays. And you can summon her by banishing a light or a dark. It doesn't matter either one. And when she's sent to the grave, I think it's when she's sent to the grave, you can foolish one, I believe. Let me see. If this card is banished. Okay, if she chooses banish, so if you you have her in grave and you banish her off of either of these or this or duo, you can foolish one, but you can't activate cards of that name until the end of the turn. So it's okay. It sets you up. If you, let's say, you needed another Thunder in the graveyard for fusion, you can foolish one off of her. So it comes up sometimes, but she's really good, really good. If you brick, you could still summon something pretty much off of her. That's it for the Chaos package. I know some people are not going to agree, but it's what I see to be working for me. Onto the hand trap lineup. Originally I didn't want to run hand traps, but sadly the format we're in requires them. But we were running the Gamma package because they're lights, and yeah, it's for the most part, we're not running Halka Fibrax or anything, but so a lot of people can say that this card's dead after turn 1 or whatever. Yes, but no at the same time, because it is a light and it can be discarded off of Chaos Space. And then the other one we're not running Effect Vader, but we're running Ogre, because Ogre hits Hulk and they still get to summon, but they don't get the Link 2 for the Link Ross. And it also hits Numerons as well. So, and it's a light and it can be pitched off of Chaos Space. But that's all the hand traps we're running. Just those two. Onto the spells. We got 3 Allure. Self-explanatory. Probably the best draw. This is the best deck for this card to be used in. 3 Allure. And then we are running 3 Chaos Space. Disgusting. Chaos Space is really good. You pitch a light, search a dark, pitch a dark, search a light between that cannot be normal summoners set from levels 1 to 8. So 1 through 8 you can do. Banish it, target a monster that cannot be a normal summoner set from the banish pile, shuffle it back in the deck, draw a card. It's really good. Which is really good for the babies, because that's how you just continuously keep looping them. A lot of people drop this card down to 1. I still like 2, because now that Dragoons is a thing, I'm not running this build because I made this build before Dragoons. If you'd like to see me incorporate Dragoons, just let me know in the comment section. And if enough people do it, I'll make it happen. But we run two Jesus Crony. 2 Thunder Dragon Fusion. Makes your Titan, searches Chaos Creator on the following turn. Just shuffles your stuff back in the deck, resets your deck, sets you up for the grind game. It's really nice. Everybody knows what it does. And then the last card in the deck is 1 Gold Sart, God card for this deck. That's it for the main deck. I believe it's 43 total. Not much I would change, honestly. On to the extra deck. Our extra deck is really weird. There's some things that's probably a lot of people wouldn't like, but it is what it is. We are running 3 Titan. I like 3 Titan. I don't want to change it. Unless like your boy come back tight, I'm in Colossus. But even then, if Colossus didn't come back to 3, Titan still stays at 3, because he's got to hold the fort down until, if ever, Colossus comes back to 3, which sadly I don't think it will. I think the max it would ever go to is 2, unless it gets super power crept. But 3 Titan. Titan's big, beefy. And when he's just trying to be destroyed by card effect, you just banish 2 from your graveyard to protect. And the stuff you banish just goes off. So you continuously plus in when people try to blow him up. And if you, like I said, if you had the Thunder Dragon Lord on field, so you can make it to where he can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So it'd be really hard to out him. And on top of that, he's big anyways. So it comes in handy with him being pretty big and beefy. But 3 Titan. The last fusion in the deck is we're running 1 Trishula, because if you brick and you also get hand trapped while you brick, you could actually summon him, and you can go ahead and go ahead and rip a card out of your opponent's extra deck and stuff, and then the top card off of their deck, and then you get to banish one from your deck too, so you can banish the Roar, especially on the dark, and it could potentially go off from there. Also, you can make True King of all Calamities with this and Lord. That's another reason why we are running Lord. But that's it for the fusions. The next card is Masquerena. If you're watching this now, that means you saw the opening where I actually got lucky and pulled this. I think it was on the last box. The case opening was not the greatest by any means, but it wasn't the worst either. If you haven't checked that out yet, go ahead and check it out on my channel. The Part 3 series, that's part of the giveaway. The next is Nightmare Phoenix. The Nightmare package, we're running Phoenix, Cerberus, and Unicorn. Cerberus helps. A lot of people don't run Cerberus because they say Titan can do what he can do. Yes, that's very true, but also it allows you double, pretty much another blow up, so it helps clear the board. Phoenix take care of back row. This takes care of stuff that is problematic. But yeah, that's it for the Nightmare package and pretty much the IP package. This next card is how we pretty much like lock our opponent out, and that is with Reprodocus. If you're playing against a person, you know what they're playing against, or you just want to play Russian roulette and you think you know what they're playing, then you just summon something under this, which normally for me is the baby dragons. If you summon a baby dragon under this, you can, even though you're changing its type, it searches off of its name. So once you blow it up with Eschatos or whatever his name is, you can still search the other baby dragon off of this. So this is how you do it. You just summon this, target the card that's underneath it, switch it. Like, so let's say you're playing Emancipator or they have not Nibiru'd you at this point, you would just change to Rock. Have this, target the baby, change it to Rock, and then summon a Chatos, declare Rock, blow up the Rock. The baby would go to grave, and then you would get to search the other baby and add the baby back to your hand. Add the other baby to your hand, summon the other baby, and then recycle the other one. And then you can keep going with combo. And then, yeah, I don't want to go too much into it. If you guys want to see the combo, just let me know. But then once Chatos is summoned and his effect goes off, your opponent and yourself too will not be able to summon Rock. So if you have Nibiru, you won't be able to summon Nibiru if they even, like, you declared wrong or something. But it also protects you from being Nibiru too. The only thing is you can't do this combo before your 5th summon, sadly. It's like your 6th summon, sadly. It's the only way you can get it, but because I think this would be your 5th summon, I think. I don't know. But yeah, that's how you do it. It's really nice. It's kind of cheeky. I don't think I've seen anybody else run this yet. I'm probably wrong, but I thought of that, and I thought it was pretty handy, pretty neat. As soon as the Nemesis cards were announced, I saw that, and I read the Chatos. On with the links, we got Predator Plant, Anaconda, obviously. Helps you make Titan, helps you bring out Titan faster. Then we got Apollosa, Bull Sword, just because it pushes for damage. And it's still Boar Sword, to say the least. That's it for the links, though. On to the XCs. We got, the first XC we got is Hope Harbinger, because we could make him, because we run rank a level 8s, and it negates a spell and protects stuff at the same time. Then we run True King of all Calamities, obviously. We run 9s. And then the last one of the deck's actually a proxy, because I have it in another deck right now. But that is number 41, Baguska, because that's our rank 4 that we go into off of our level 4s. So I do have it. If you watch my duel videos, you know I have it. I play with it. I actually have like 2 playsets of it or something like that. But yeah, number 41, Baguska. If you don't have enough to get into combo and you just have 2 level 4s, that's all that matters. You can set on an IP Masquerena and then a Baguska if you want. And then until you build up enough materials to combo off or whatever. But yeah, that's it for the 15 extra deck. Yeah, that is the deck, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry it took me so long to get the Thunder deck out to you. It's just, when it comes to Thunder, Thunder's so close to my heart. I don't want to play less than the best that I can, in my opinion, I can make it. But yeah, with that being said, guys, drop this video a like, comment if you want, subscribe, become part of the DDD fam, and check out those videos if you made the deadline, if you're watching this in time, and just follow those steps and you'll be entered into the giveaway, which will be announced probably sometime next week. But the deadline again is 8 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday, the 6th, I believe, and you have to be from the U.S. Other than that, you won't be able to be entered. But with that being said, guys, you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Good dueling, and Drips out. Peace.